Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
I know that guy.
Morning.
Mr. Bob Saget. Bob Saget.
Just walks in. That's great.
How you doing, man?
I have SARS.
Yeah, on that plane ride.
Feel better. Too early? Do you want me to go somewhere?
No.
We just got to get you a
Hang
microphone.
out. Do we have a seat?
We have a seat for Mr. Saget, please.
It's a very full studio today.
You guys got 18 producers and not one of them moves.
It's a very full studio today, so please stow your bags underneath the seats or in the overhead compartments.
We were going to set you up real nice after the break, but sit down and enjoy enjoy the party.
How about having a mic that works?
Yeah, the mic's not working yet.
This is Wayne Newton.
There you go.
There it is.
Give me an RF. I can go.
All
out
right,
in the
Bob.
field.
Let me set the scene for you. Opie, Anthony. That's Ron and Fez, who we just hired to be on our channel 202, and little Jimmy Norton.
You know Jimmy.
I know Jimmy Norton. I've seen
Yes.
his balls.
And we go way back.
Yeah, all the way to the plane.
To the Bizarro plane.
Plane from hell. Like Fellini Satyricon was shot in there, and he
It-
chopped off a woman's arm.
That really was odd. It started out odd because with the female Asian pilot with the yellow black hair.
That's what I'm getting on.
That's what I said.
I don't stay on
I
that.
When do you get off the plane?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a line where I'm not flying on this plane. You always hear about people that leave, and then all of a sudden the plane goes down, and I was
Right.
on that plane. When do you actually get up and leave? Is it when an Asian woman with multicolored hair gets in the
That's
cockpit?
anime.
I
At
got
that
off.
point,
It
it's
was
anime.
anime.
In her hair, I got off.
And
That's why.
apparently that
It was
changes
like
the color.
looking for Waldo in her hair.
It was awful. And then she walks in, and I go, please turn right when you get in there. Please go to the right. So
She
at
thought you
least
said
she's
turn on the
co-pilot.
light.
No, turn on
You know that. You know how they talk.
Right.
You know them.
right, those
As opposed to the
people.
Jews. It was an evil flight. She said we attack at midnight, accidentally, when she was saying, please
I
throw in your
heard
overhead.
Tora.
Right.
Going to Hawaii.
That was
Hey,
the
that's
Jew in the
Hawaii.
front.
Climb Mount Nataki. and she turned to the right and
Yeah.
sat in the co-pilot seat. So I'm like, "Whew, okay, at least she's not flying the thing. And then worse, the short Mexican guy with a black eye is the pilot.
I did that too with my dick.
I
I hit him right in the eye. I finished in her hair and then stuck it in his eye. And then he went and got some guac for my cock. I'm sorry, you put me on XM. I'm very relieved to be here. Go ahead. Sorry, you guys got to finish up.
It worked.
I got tons to talk about when you're ready.
That's okay.
So that's what's flying the plane. Now I'm thinking the same thing. You know, do you leave? Do you
Right.
get off? No, you put your faith in
our death.
Continental in our death. And then I gotta tell you, it was. I felt better when you got on the flight.
Right.
Because I'm like, Bob Saget can't die in a plane crash.
No, but then the order of our names.
Well-
depends on your ratings that morning.
I was done. No, when I saw you get on the plane, I knew any mention of me was done. And
That's
then
not
Leslie
true.
Ann Warren gets on.
Right.
Right.
And now I'm not even getting. I'm just going to be the picture of my sneaker floating if we go in over the
Right.
water or something. I don't even get a mention. It's nothing.
They'll
Bob
just say
Saget-
radio personality for you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, shamed radio person. I won't even get shamed.
They wouldn't say that. They'd say hit XM radio personality.
Nothing.
It's all new now.
It's Bob
Yeah.
Saget.
Well, Leslie Ann,
Warren.
Cinderella. We
And
just
then
signed
we
her
were arguing.
slipper.
We were arguing who would have gotten top billing over
Right.
you or Leslie Ann Warren. You
Her
know,
ice
you.
pack would have been floating.
Yeah, Leslie
She got
Ann Warren.
hit. She was picking up her cat on the way to leave. She told me this, and I believe her. And she fell. She went to
On
kiss
your
her
cock.
cat. She fell on her cat's cock, and it put her eye out. And then she put the cat out. No, she fell on something like I don't know, a bottle of whiskey. No, I don't know what she fell on. And she bruised herself, so she's on the plane with an ice pack.
Yeah, there's Leslie Ann Warren now with an ice pack on her head.
Very pretty lady for and she's not 20.
No, she's no kid.
She's way past
as they
my
say.
dating range.
Yeah.
Which is 20.
I'm dating her granddaughter. No, I'm dating someone that hasn't been born yet.
Little Jean
Dating
Benet
a
Warren.
Little stem cell and lipstick.
Take off the cowboy hat. I want a blowjob.
Let me rest my balls on your stirrup. I got a foot fetish. Take off your stirrups. You're going to shred them. But she's very sweet, by the way. She's got
she
very
seems-
nice luggage, expensive luggage.
I didn't even see her.
I
Like
noticed that.
I
Forget
noticed
about
you.
her baggage, but she had luggage.
I noticed you hiding. Bob was hiding behind one of the poles. While
I had to. These kids come over and
I
go.
saw them stalking
"You
you.
sign
yeah.
my autograph? Yeah, if you cut my balls. Oh my God, my daughter wants to meet you. That's fine.
He's trying to be a little.
You have an older kid? I need a hand duke.
Because
It is.
people, you are one of the most recognized people ever.
It's like being in a fucking Big Bird outfit.
It is. You might as well be.
I know, it's horrible.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm gangly and tall, and your father hated my jokes on the video show. Come here, I'll tell you to fuck off. But I'm nice to people. But the problem,
Sounds it.
like the dad will come. It sounds great.
Yeah.
The dad will come over and go, we like you. We watch you together as a family. And then I'll turn to my friend and go, "Well, my daughter looks tight." And who do I make it out to, honey? So I'm never rude. I'm always nice.
that's the
To them.
God damn.
Like our flight was Island of Dr. Moreau.
It was
The
very
whole thing was-
strange.
the whole plane intermarried.
And he so now you're just trying to be a little inconspicuous as you can be. And then now his limo driver's trying to find him holding this huge Saget sign. Just Saget! Saget!
Yeah, what was that about?
I can't find him.
And then she just stands next to me and stares at me. She thinks she's watching a TV.
Yeah, well,
You're taller in person. Yeah, your TV's 12 inches tall.
and
a
the guy,
widescreen.
the flight attendant,
That
gentleman.
was strange.
Yeah,
that was
he,
the strangest.
He
What happened
came
there?
over. He came over to say hi to Bob.
Okay.
And then he wouldn't stop asking him to mention his name on television.
Yeah,
Now,
his
you would
name-
think it was one of those passing goofs that people probably do. Hey, next time you're on TV, say hi. But this guy was serious.
You do it. You do it. You
Yeah.
say hi to Bobby.
Now, you do it. I'll be watching. I'm gonna be watching you.
I hope he's listening today. He's
Yeah, I
just
do,
screaming.
too.
I know it. I know I could
He's
do it.
talking about me.
He is. No, so then Bob kind of turned around because I was laughing, and turns around and looks at me and makes his face like, what a fucking asshole. And the guy's looking right at Bob.
Yeah, the guy definitely. He was. Wait a minute. He's making fun of me with his eyes.
Maybe that face ain't for me. Like he just left,
And then
just
I-
said something ridiculously stupid.
And then I
Yes,
heard,
the face is for you.
the loading of a rifle
Yeah.
on a plane.
Fuck that Bob Saget.
I'm gonna fuck that Bob Saget. And as soon as this plane lands,
Yeah, that was
that's a good
strange
accent we're
flight.
doing for that guy.
Yeah, I think it was right on.
Really?
Right on.
It's like Atlanta 1960.
We're loaded, Bob Saget.
We're helping the world. It's like a Rickles joke. We got a Chinese guy, a black guy.
I love everyone.
Yeah. I love Rickles though.
Hey, we got to go to the
doesn't?
phones real fast. Kevin, what's up?
Hey, yo, what's up, Bob?
Hey, we're hanging out with Bob Saget.
I know you are. Yo, Bob,
Yo.
when you were doing the show with those young Olsen twins,
Yeah, never banged him.
I know. No. I
hear
wasn't
that
gonna
every
say
day
that.
now?
I was just going to say, dude, hey, Jimmy, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, thank you, sir.
This guy is so nervous he can't get this out.
You're not holding it, are you, dude?
Yeah,
Talking to
man,
Mr.
I'm
Tanner.
sorry.
Oh, snake
I
eyes.
wanted to call in and say, yo, bro, dude, you're one of the funniest guys I've ever heard on the radio show.
Oh, thank you,
Besides
man.
Ant, man, you got the improv thing going on nice.
Oh, thank
So-
you, buddy.
Basically, what Kevin wanted to say is didn't realize Bob was so filthy.
Yeah, I did that show,
I
just a
haven't
part.
seen Aristocrats yet, Bob.
I'm dirty.
But
in
I
it.
heard Opie
Filthy.
said you were funny as hell in it, so...
Oh,
Yeah, gave
thank
you
you,
props.
man.
Gave you props.
Thank you. I talk about a
By
lot
the
of
way-
nice, a lot of friendly things in it.
We got to get this out of the way. We didn't blow you off.
That's important because you know what happened.
I swear to God,
And
that day you called-
Here, I fucked up. This is bad. My daughter freaked out. It was in L.A. and I didn't call. And how do you not call a guy, a well-known people that I listen to that I like, right?
You really
know
listen
I-
to the
I
show?
I got the XM on the,
MiFi on the plane, yeah.
on the damn plane, dude. So
Yeah.
I'm in.
Should
got
we
the real
ask him
thing.
Opie and Anthony question?
He's
Yeah,
like
I hear all your
Leslie and Lauren.
listeners go fuck the president, things like that. Freedom of speech. So I'm in. I don't listen to too much. I'm very ADD. But
okay.
you take a sleeping pill on a plane and listen to the soft shit. You're listening to the Loft,
But, yeah.
where I'm going to dismember you. but I thought. And then I called the next day because I was doing some club in the middle of Butthole America. And
Yeah.
it was a beautiful club, unless you've ever been anywhere. And, no, it was nice. But I felt bad, and they put me on hold for like 20 minutes, and I thought it was a blow-off.
No, I forgot what
I
happened.
always assume it, though, because I'm used to
No,
being a guy.
not at all. We were excited to talk to you. Yeah, you didn't call the day, and then the
You're
next
not
day,
all into some big group voodoo lie going
No,
on?
I swear to God, no. There was something going on that day we couldn't just let go of, and I saw you on hold the whole time, but we just couldn't.
But then I was on the air, and I heard it, and you were talking about the bad reviews on the honeymooners, and I went, "This."
Oh, that's what it was. We were
this
doing a
isn't
whole
big news.
No, we were doing a whole
For us,
Can't let go of that.
that was our huge break
Bob,
of the day.
But I'm here. I'm here. So
Bob,
I
that
don't-
was our big bit that day. We knew we had 40 minutes on the
well, now's Norton.
we knew we had 40 minutes on the Black Honeymooners
Where
movie.
be Trixie?
I can't believe the honeymooners bombed.
What's her name's cute in it? She's forgot her name. She's a good actress.
We were so pissed
Yeah,
off, though.
her?
Yeah.
No idea.
No, I like her. She's
Black
got
chick?
the one that was in Jamie Kennedy's.
She's good.
She was in Malibu's Most Wanted with Jamie.
Nell Carter.
Yeah, I was going for Mom's Mabley.
Carter.
No,
So,
Mom's Mabley had. If she'd take her teeth out, she'd gum your sack like there's no tomorrow. I heard a tape of her and Red Fox, and you couldn't understand a word. My friend Jeremy Kramer, who's a crazy comedian. You know Jeremy? Been doing this forever. He used to do a bit of Red Fox and Mom's Mabley. How you doing, Moms? You want to see your pussy? Is it red? I want to see my pussy. What you want to see your pussy? It's my pussy. You couldn't understand the whole bit. It's like 5 minutes of just yelling my pussy at each other.
I think it's brilliant.
So anyway, I'm happy to be here because I like you guys, and I like what satellite radio is doing a lot.
Yeah.
I like what you guys are doing.
It's a lot of fun being able to do whatever the hell you want.
You could say schmegma and then.
Oh, that's the one thing you can't say. Oh, no. So we had to dump out of that.
How about taint? You can talk about taint.
Taint. The only thing you can say.
See, the feedback is going crazy on the phones. Everyone is amazed that you're so dirty, Bob.
Well, they can go fuck themselves. I've always been like this. 30 years of it. I've always. Not
Well,
been
now
like this dirty.
you got the gig on the show on Full House.
I had to get a job. I had a new kid, and my ex-wife almost died while I was fucking her. No, when she gave birth. When she gave birth, and we've had a lot of death and stuff. I have like 2 dead sisters and shit.
Jesus.
2 dead sisters. Well, Jesus died too, and I'm
Yes,
not
on the
responsible for
cross.
Murdered.
I didn't on the cross. Was that?
Well, he's dead, but then didn't stay dead. That's the beauty.
That's
of
what
it.
I hear. But
Yeah.
I don't. It's not on the Thomas Guide.
He's
Exactly.
a zombie.
But you must not have
Like the
known.
girl
it
in
was gonna-
Aruba, they never found a body.
No.
She's hot, by the way.
Wow.
Yes.
What's off limits?
And nothing.
Well, she was hot.
She might be. You never know where it is.
We've
Sometimes the
made.
ground is
Let me
warm.
tell you where the line isn't on this show.
Okay.
We've made light of Adam Walsh's head.
Ah.
So I
Oh.
really
Even
don't.
Bob Saget is.
I'm just trying to give you a ballpark here. It's
I was on
wide open.
I was on CNN yesterday.
Yeah.
Penn Jillette was being the director and Penn Jillette of the Aristocrats, and they were putting us on Showbiz Tonight, and they had 45 minutes of Peter Jennings is dead. We love Peter Jennings. What a great man. What a great man. And now Bob Saget from the Aristocrats.
Oh, hey,
and I'm
be
like,
funny.
this is a movie about incest and shitting and pissing on each other.
Yeah.
Where does that fall into the tribute? And so Penn Jillette's on in Vegas. And he's all happy because he's just like cursing through the IFB before we go on. You sitting there with an asshole, Bob? And I'm like, Peter Jennings is dead, dude. So it's a good story. I'm very relieved to be here where I could talk about things.
yes. What is that sound?
It's his.
I'm hearing something that sounds like a
He
record.
gave me fucking Engelbert Humperdinck's mic.
It's a wireless mic, and we didn't have batteries for it. They had to charge him really
I had
fast.
to
It
take him out
sounded
of my
like-
ass.
So his
dildo.
wireless mic's gonna crap out within 10
Oh, that's
minutes.
wonderful.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll share with Jim Norton. I know where his mouth has been.
Oh my God.
Sorry if it smells like bleach.
Your mic smells like my cock. You want to take a call? I'll talk to somebody.
I gotta say too, the first time I realized that Bob was really dirty was at Half Baked. Everybody was shocked. I think the line was something about sucking cocks
Yeah, I
for Coke,
suck dick for Coke.
Yeah.
and the fucking place went crazy. It was the biggest laugh in the film because nobody expected that to come out of your mouth.
I got honored at Harvard on the basis of that.
Really?
At the Harvard Lampoon in Sanders Theater, and 1,200 people, and they lower a screen, 35 millimeter projection, and run the clip. And then I did stand up for like 30 minutes, and they went nuts. Then I went, oh, these are my people. So then I started doing stand up a lot more for
Some
theaters.
people don't understand. It's a fucking part you played, and when that cheesy music starts up and you're
Oh, yeah.
giving
Give
your
them-
little lesson to one of the daughters or
But
something.
you know what?
Hoo-ah.
Michelle, it's really not good to jack off a horse. But he's in the living room, Dad. You got a point. I've been blowing the dog. You know what it is, though? And I don't blame people. It was a good show for what it is. You know, it's the show's made for 12-year-old girls.
It's a family little
And
show.
there's nothing fucking wrong with that. You got a 12-year-old at home. You don't want them listening to shit like this and
Right.
talking about fucking dogs and shit.
Had little Uncle Jesse on
He
there.
had a little
and-
mullet. He had his mullet.
little mullet head.
Dave Coulier shaved his balls, which he did. He had the Sting haircut, the reverse Sting Phil Collins, whatever the Emperor's ball haircut. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Let's go to the phones. John, what's up?
Hey, Bob, I got a question, man. I saw Dave Coulier perform in my school, and he is a complete hack.
Oh, don't say that about
Jesus.
him. He shaves his balls.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It was just, he's doing Rocky and Bullwinkle impressions on stage, and I hear you in, like, these movies, and I don't know, man.
Well, I'm not doing that. I'll do it if I'm fucking Rocky.
Well, Dave
Here's
was
something you'll really like. Oh, my cock. Oh, Winkle, let go of my nuts. You know, he's a funny guy. Sometimes I think maybe he chose the wrong material for a college audience. Maybe, is that what it is?
That's a good one. Boy, that's diplomatic of you.
Dave's one of my dear friends.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, too,
You just laugh about your bank accounts from that show, both of you. Just look and show each other like me and Opie here.
Did you guys do that?
Oh,
why'd you tell those jokes? Look at this fucker. Enjoy your pickup.
look at this. It's huge.
No, but I hear you. But was he funny at all for you?
we got rid of him there.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that.
Too late.
Steve in New Mexico.
You're right.
Steve?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Throws your buddy under a bus and then leaves.
Yeah, Steve. Steve, go.
Bob, listening to you is like fucking listening to South Park the first time I watched the movie, and they come out of that theater and just start cussing up a storm. It's the funniest shit I ever heard, man.
Oh, that's a big compliment. Thank you, man. My stand-up's kind of like that. The Aristocrats too dirty. The Aristocrats like X-rated or NC-17. My stand-up, I just say fuck a bunch and talk about fucking people's daughters. Nothing too dirty.
Well, when you did Entourage a couple weeks ago, playing yourself,
smoking a bong and banging hookers. That's life. I had to show that to my real children just so they know, because that's real popular. Their friends all watch that
love
shit.
Entourage.
So I have an 18, 15, and a 12-year-old daughter, and I'm fucking all their friends, and that's not true.
my God.
And that's not true. Just a couple of them. I'm not fucking their friends. My 12-year-old, come on, they haven't even reached their cherry yet.
Let's go to Larry in New Jersey. Larry.
I'm going to hell.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Ron Fez, glad to have you back.
cool.
Bob, I have the opposite thing, where it's like everyone's like, oh, my God, you have Danny Tanner from Full House, and now he's talking about sucking horse cock. But the other way around, you were on the Young Comedian special. And
Yeah,
you're
with
talking
Rodney.
About a 7-year-old giving you a blowjob. Next thing I see you on Full House, I'm like, whoa.
Right, why did he do that?
Yeah, what was with the big
Well, here's the deal.
was?
I had a job in New York. First thing I did was a Richard Pryor movie called Critical Condition. It's the first job I got after 9 years of trying to get a job. And then I got to say fuck in that. It was an R-rated movie. And I got to work with Richard Pryor for a month. So that's like the shit. And then right before that, Rodney Dangerfield mentored me and put me on his Young Comedian show with Scam Kennison and Louis Anderson and Rita Rudner and all those people. And then I got a job on the CBS morning program here in New York, and I got fired after 5 months. And you know what it's like. It's I got fired. I had a hosting chair on CBS against Today Show, and I got there one morning and the chair was gone.
Oh, no.
and they went, we'll try to get your chair back. And so I got a phone call that they wanted to recast the guy in Full House, and I said, yeah. I mean, I would have fucking signed. I'd have been eating horse shit out of a guy in the park, you know. Out of a man's ass with horse shit coming out of it. And so I went, I had just had a baby here at Lenox Hill. I went to L.A., did Full House. It was, I don't know, said Felix Unger, I'll be clean, I'll be a neat freak.
I love how he's got to explain the fact that
I
he's on
have
a huge hit show making massive amounts
but I had
of
a
money on
bouffant
successful
hairdo, and
show.
I was like the gayest guy that ever lived. And then I did the video show with those jokes from my grandmother's
Right, yeah,
ass.
that's right. You're on two huge shows.
Giant hit, and the jokes traveled around the world, but they wouldn't have if I talked like my stand-up, because here's a guy getting hit in the dick, enjoy your meal. You know? Here's an old man getting killed by shrapnel, fuck you. You can't do that. So the answer is,
watch this
you're right.
cunt get petrified as this man jumps out of a cake.
And the winner is Big Fat Cunt. But who will it be? But that was Ernie Anderson. He died of cancer. He was P.T. Anderson's dad.
Really?
True thing. True
What a
dad.
happy story.
Lovely. Enjoy it. Bring it up. Have your cereal.
All right, let's go.
You
so
still
that's
got
it.
on a
So I
plane
was-
with him.
Yeah, no, really.
I was a guy who just asked a question or made a
Grim
comment,
Reaper.
and I talked for 7 minutes.
That's fine.
How many years was
Sad.
Full House on?
8.
Jesus.
Let's go to Tennessee. Dave, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to ask Bob Saget, when you hosted that show, America's Funniest Home Video, was that your material or was that written? Because I'm telling you, I thought you were garbage, but now sitting here listening to you speak, I think you're pretty cool, man.
Well, thank
So
you.
was that
No,
your material or what?
it was, this is the truth. I'll just say the truth. It was written by two skinheads. No, it was written by two friends of mine that are Canadian. That's why there was like an 18% exchange rate on the jokes. But it was and myself. We wrote 55 pages a week. what I thought I did okay on there was writing the voiceovers to the animals, and I did those voices, the real shitty ones, like, "Oh, look out, my balls."
Oh, I remember that. That was a cat.
Yes, sir. I accept. That was the cat and the squirrel and the goose.
Here I
and
am,
the
chasing my tail, chasing my tail.
Oh, pushing a rock. But sir, pushing a rock is famous.
Yeah.
But sir, I feel your pain because I felt it much more. But I was doing network TV, and it was either quit the show, which is my option, or try to somehow feed the box, which is the lowest common denominator. And the show traveled to like Spain. It was like third world, and it went to people that don't even have lives. And in Lebanon, they told me they stopped the war to watch this show. So that's what fucking dumb war. If you're gonna fight a war and stop it for America's Funny. So I agree, sir. I felt the same way about myself.
Pushing a rock.
blowing it up, putting it back. But sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Pushing a Jew.
Blowing up a Jew. Eating some flan. What the fuck's he got flan for? But I
the show's still around.
What?
Why aren't you with the show anymore?
It's 10 years. No, they offered me to stay if I would take like a third pay cut.
Right.
Wow.
And I said, that is an attractive offer.
You really wooing me. Over.
And we don't want you to write it. Oh, that's it. Well, I don't blame you on that, but still,
Great.
no. So it was. I wanted to do acting and directing, and I directed some stuff for a few years that didn't become a hit, like Dirty Work, which is kind of a cult movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's Norm Macdonald's, Chris Farley's last movie. Would have put Jim in it.
No.
Should have put Jim in it. You got fucked.
Thank you.
Wait, what happened? You were supposed to be in that movie?
No, we talked about you though.
Did you?
Yeah, we did. Swear to God.
Oh, wow.
See that? You didn't even know.
No.
But
that's gonna kill him.
Well, I was
today.
going when I saw Bob at Caroline's. The first time I met him, like a week ago after the Aristocrats party. I'm like, I'm going to go over and see Saget and get a picture with him because I have my camera. And it's weird because he starts going, "Is that Jim Norton? Jim, get him over here." I was like,
I got all the Adam Dubin movies. I've seen all your fun, dirty shit.
Yeah, the side splitters.
I laugh
The
at you.
gynecologist.
Gynecologist, yeah.
American Dummy. I love American Dummy.
American Dummy. That's Otto and George.
Yeah.
He's got it all together. Okay, then.
American
cock. The weirdest thing for me is that compliment, which is I always hated you and wanted you dead. Now I like you. It's like let me just clear my memory.
That's
on
our
the
show.
fact that I am hated. No, but actually,
That sums up our show right there.
Throw up. I get it a lot, but that's okay, man. You know, if people want to do over and let me. I'm funny. I know the only thing I'm confident in is I know I'm funny. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I'm confident. The rest of it, I can't figure nothing out.
You ever think of doing a DVD and narrating over it, like with stuff that you could do, like the Rodney King beating, the Reginald Bennett beating?
They made it.
Did they really?
They took clips from the video show and Faces of Death, and they intercut them, and I've seen it. They sent it to me, and it's me going, "Here's something that happens around the house." And they got the senator that blows his brains out. And they put Zapruder on it, and they put the shuttle on it. And I stopped. At first, I laughed, and people in the audience throwing their heads back and shit. And then I stopped laughing because I can't watch snuff. I just can't watch it.
I don't like that.
I can make it, but I can't watch it. This stuff's just one take, and you're out. You know? You don't got to reshoot. There's no coverage.
No cast party at the end.
Right? It's just me and a bottle of George Dickel. I always hated you, but now I wipe myself to your stuff.
Well, you're getting a huge reaction on the phone. Steven in Atlanta. Steven, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, guys? I love you guys. You guys rock. But
Thank you,
Bob,
sir.
here's the deal. It's so hard. I've been watching you for so long. It's so hard for me to sit here and listen to you say fuck because it's like having a Muppet curse. It's like hearing Big Bird going, fuck you.
Well, but he was a faggot. I'm not. No, it's just this is what I've always been like. Just come see my stand-up or watch. I'm working on a lot of new TV stuff. And supposedly they tell me I'm hot right now, but we'll find out. If it's not
Bob,
just 15 minutes of saying fuck. I'm famous 15 minutes. Fuck. Remember when Saget came back, did a bunch of radio and TV and said fuck, and then he offed himself?
Hey, Bob, I got one more question for you.
Yeah, it's 17 inches.
That's great. It fit right in my ass thing. Great.
Oh, that's sweet, dude.
Hey, listen, the Olsen twins, do you like want them to call you daddy now?
Well, they don't call me. They call me Bob. They text me late at night. And,
How hot were they like that hot on the set?
Yeah, 9 months old. They're really hot.
Sick bastards.
Shaking their diapers.
They really were that old too, right?
I got
like
4 of their
90s.
diapers still. I kept them in Tupperware. No, they're actually. It's very odd. They're like daughters to me. It's like I don't think sexual with them. People think that because they're attractive girls, but I got an 18-year-old daughter of my own, and it's all fucked up. It fucks with my head. It's like a psychodrama because on one hand I'm a dirty bastard, but I'm not really, but I would be if I'm culpable. But they're hot and sweet, and they're like daughters to me. So I protect them a lot. I love them a lot.
But the other two, you'd fuck.
I banged everybody else. Jimmy Gibbler and I had a baby.
Let's say hi to Craig in California. Craig, what's going on today?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
Sweet cheeks.
Hey.
Hey Bob, I saw you at the Laugh Factory in L.A. a few years ago. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
Thanks,
Laughed
man.
my ass off.
Thank you.
And the thing is, I heard you do a song about Full House.
Yeah, Danny Tanner was not gay, sung to the tune of the Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. It's a Metro disclaimer. Metrosexual, I mean.
Can we get a copy of
Any chance
that?
of hearing that this morning?
No.
No.
Big no. I'll do it, but you're going to see it. I'm either going to... I'm doing like an HBO special or something.
all
I'm
right.
doing like all kinds of
Awesome.
shit. I got
Anyway,
15
I barely
minutes.
hear you guys. I'm punching out. Take it easy.
All right, let's say hi to Nate in Brooklyn.
Who
Nate,
the
what's
hell's
up?
Sweet
Hey,
Cheeks?
good morning, guys. How you doing? Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I work in a pretty classy place in a law office. I normally have to listen to you guys quietly over my headphones. I find out Bob Saget's going to be on. I'm figuring, oh, great, I'll be able to play this loud. I come in, I turn it on. I got to keep this quiet, though. I can turn it on. FS, suck it. You quickly push the things back in. You rule, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Keep me on the
Ruin his
PA.
day.
Good for the kids. Broadcasting it with a truck, an ice cream truck down the street.
Ruined his little day at work.
Can you tell the story of the birth of your daughter? It's legendary now.
It is true, isn't it?
Is it a true story?
Oh, fuck.
Well, because
It's really wrong. I had to call my
yeah.
daughter because it was in the front page of the New York Observer.
yeah, Paul Provenza told us that we have to ask you. It has to be told on radio.
Oh, fuck. My
Wasn't it Paul
ex-mother-in-law
Provenza that
heard it.
was in
Paul
the room?
Provenza, Carrie Snow, a girl named Jackie Green, who's a publicist in town, and somebody else I can't remember. We had a really rough child birth with my ex-wife and my first daughter, who's now 18, and we were at Lenox Hill, and they hit the epidural space when they gave her the epidural, and she went into cardiac arrest. She went into pulmonary edema or edemia. I don't know shit. But code blue, 30 plainclothes doctors ran by, intensive care, it lines up. She's in, they think, a coma, my ex-wife. And it was just traumatic, and she came out of it. I gave her like the terms of endearment speech, and she was crying, and she woke up, and it was like, I couldn't believe it,
Wow.
And then 4 days, she's in intensive care. After about 48 hours, I go home to sleep. She was pissed, too. Didn't want me to go home to sleep. Stay in that chair next to me. But it was fucking horrible. We give birth. The baby was, they wheel your baby by you, but the baby's blue because traumatic birth. They put her in intensive care. Finally, I get the baby, my daughter, take her home, and I'm holding her, and my ex-wife's still in intensive care. And my friends, the only friends that came over at that time, it was these 4 people. It was Paul Provenza, Jackie Green, Carrie Snow, and I'm holding my baby, and I haven't slept, and I've been through a lot of stress. And supposedly, this is so wrong, everybody. Please, if you're a parent, please, just realize that this is with like the Aristocrats kind of comedy. It's opposite of anything that I would even fathom or think. It's not an instruction manual for you people. It's nothing to practice or do.
Here we go.
Supposedly, I was holding my baby, and Paul said, "Your baby's beautiful." And I supposedly said, "You can finger her for $1." Now, I don't think I did, because I said would have been $5. That's much too cheap. Now, you got to understand, I'm a comedian. I always say the worst thing. And it was just, it was the farthest thing. I had to tell this to the person that I said it about.
Yeah.
6 months ago, because I did an article on it. And she went, "Thanks, Dad."
How'd she take it?
She knows me. I mean,
Yeah.
she's seen my stand-up.
Well, as long as the story had a happy ending.
Yeah.
Well, it did. The mom lived, and
You
is
made a
now
buck.
very wealthy. And I was able to tell it on here. So obviously, it served a really great purpose. I feel bad that I did that.
Well,
But it's like
What are you
when
gonna
people
do?
come up to me and go, "Is it true?" I go, "Was what true?"
Well, at least you only said it.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
That's
People
true.
always they talk about the line and where do you draw it and why do you say such awful things and there's just something funny about the most inappropriate, horrid thing you can say. It's not so much clinically what you're saying, it's that you're actually saying it that makes it funny. Right, it's absolutely impossible.
And it's never, in the Aristocrats, for example, Gilbert Gottfried made a 9/11 joke. Didn't do well. And I have trouble with him, the 9/11 joke.
Yeah.
But I understand where they come from. I don't laugh, but I'll stare and go, all right. I'm not going to kill somebody for it. I know what he did it for. And then he did the Aristocrats joke at that Comedy Central special. You saw the Aristocrats.
Saw.
I did.
It's bizarre. It's wild.
I loved it. I didn't think you guys could pull it off, to be honest with you.
Well, it was Penn and Paul. They really they.
All you guys, and you guys pulled it off big time. I thought you, Gilbert Gottfried, and George Carlin were the best, and I said that before you.
Thanks. Thank you. George is like the Yoda on. He explains.
George Carlin was amazing.
Well, he explained what we're all doing. He explained what you do. It's stuff that would normally be behind the trash bin in the schoolyard when you're 14 talking about it. I want to see my
Right.
So this guy's fucking this hooker. And the other guy's going,
amazing.
and girls never like it. Why are you talking like that? Then I'm looking for the woman that finds that shit funny.
Right.
And then I'm going to beat the fuck out of her. I'm going to marry her. That's what I meant.
The Aristocrats.
Then I'm going to beat the fuck out of her.
The Aristocrats is getting great reviews. You want to explain the movie for the people out there that still don't know about it?
It's a family movie.
Because it's not released all over the country.
I love
yet,
the
right?
song in that. We are Siamese, if you please.
Somebody's showing up thinking, "Oh, I saw this one as a kid. I got to take my kids."
I like
the
when they
Aristocrats. I love this one.
They eat spaghetti together. Oh, that's Lady and the Tramp.
They're sitting there going, "This isn't the fun penguin movie."
You fuck a penguin. This is it's 100 comedians telling this joke, which is like 75 years old, and it's not a good joke. It's a bad
an awful joke.
It's supposed to be
really
a vaudeville joke. Gary Owens at the premiere in L.A. said that he was told the joke by Jack Benny.
Wow.
So I mean, this is like the real shit. I mean, it's shit. It's a shit joke. The point is, people want to get in showbiz so bad that they'll do this. So it's a family. I'm telling the Aristocrats joke. Eric Cartman tells it on the web. You can hear the streamlined version.
We're going to play that, but I mean, just set up what the movie's about,
Okay.
basically.
It's,
you don't have to do your version.
Okay, good. It's a bunch of guys telling a joke about a family that goes into an agent's office to get signed by him, and they have sex with each other, and they shit and piss on each other, and then they go, ta-da, and the agent goes, what do you call yourselves? And they go, the Aristocrats. And the point of the thing is, how dirty and wrong can you make it till you get to this horrible punchline, which I never get to in the movie, actually.
No.
I just get to the acts that the family does with each other. But what's funny is that it became anything at all.
What do you think? Because not the whole thing, but what do you think, out of your interpretation of it, is the harshest part of your?
Well, I actually had an interview with a lady who was crying and said that I offended her so deeply because she was abused as a child. And I went, this is not my intention at all. You shouldn't have seen it. That's not what this movie is. I'm the opposite of that. I swear to God. I'm the first guy that will run to the front of the plane. Or, I don't give a shit if a kid, no matter what denomination, is hit by a car. I will help him.
That's nice, even black kids.
No, I was thinking more Taliban. Do you take the bomb pack off the kid before he detonates if he's been hit by a car? Do you help the suicide bomber? I say no.
You shouldn't have apologized, by the way. It was her fault for dressing like that when she was young. Nothing on that one? I thought that would get a really nice chuckle from everybody.
I laughed at the fact that it died. If that helps you.
Oh, boy, you go down hard. Continue.
That's okay. You followed me with a horrible premise of saving a kid with a bomb bag.
Yeah.
We all have them on this show.
Well, we got Cartman and the gang from South Park doing the Aristocrats joke. It's quick. Let's play this here, and then we'll continue with Bob Saget.
You guys want to hear a funny joke my grandpa told me? No? Okay, so this family walks into a talent agency. It's a mother, father, their son and daughter, and a little baby. The father says to the talent agent, "Sir, our family has an amazing act. We know if you would let us perform it for you, you would want to sign us." And the talent agent says, "Sorry, we don't sign family acts. They're too cutesy." But then the mother goes, "Please, sir, if you just give us 2 minutes, we know you'll like our act." So the talent agent says, "All right, you've got 2 minutes." The family jumps right into it. The mother smiles and points to the son, who hits play on a boombox. Thrilling circus music starts to play as the father spins his daughter around, bends her over, lifts up her skirt, and starts licking her asshole. What? Then the son lays down on the floor and opens his mouth, and the mother tears off tearaway pants, squats down over his face, and starts shitting all over him. Dude! Hold on. The father grabs the baby, takes off his diaper, and starts sucking his cock, right? While the son, still with his mother's shit in his mouth, goes over and licks the baby's tiny little balls. Dude, hold on, cop. Now the mother lays down on her back on the floor while the daughter gets up high on a chair and starts pissing all over. Then the father and son take the baby and start stuffing it head first back into the mother's vagina while the daughter's piss rains down on all of them.
Dude, just stop.
Hold on, Cap. They get the baby halfway in so that just his legs are sticking out, all kicking and flailing around. The son takes the mother's shit out of his mouth and starts rubbing it all over everyone while the father sticks his cock in the baby's asshole and fucks it while it's still inside the mother until he comes all over the baby, the wife, the son, and the daughter.
Cartman, I don't want to...
Cap! Hold on, please. Then the father gets up and says, and now for our impersonation of the victims of 9/11. And the whole family starts running around the room, screaming and laughing with their dicks and titties all flapping around, covered with shit and piss and cum, going, ah! Ah! The building's coming down! Help! And finally, the family runs back to the center of the room and goes, ta-da! And the talent agent, he just sits there for the longest time. And finally he says, Jesus, that's a hell of an act. What do you call it? And the father says, the Aristocrats.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
And there you have it.
And there is no punch. And the joke is, aren't we classy? That's the punchline.
Right. So
and that's what's interesting, too. The movie really is a documentary, as you know. It's set up kind of like artistically. They talk about there's no punchline.
Yeah.
And some people talk about the punchline with relish, like it's good. You know, Billy Connolly says he likes it. And
I love the movie. To see some of these guys get dirty like that you don't expect. Jason
Paul
Alexander,
Reiser and Jason
Paul
Alexander.
Reiser.
Was there anybody
Drew
that wouldn't
Carey.
curse that said, no, I'm not going to do it?
A bunch of people didn't curse. Rita Rudner didn't curse.
Of course.
And yet, but she was still cool. I mean, she was still.
Yeah.
Larry Miller didn't curse.
Really?
I would have liked to have seen Bill Cosby and Seinfeld in it just because they wouldn't have cursed. Chris Rock didn't curse. You know, he just kind of talked about comedy a little bit. You know, but they agreed to be part of it because of the people involved in it.
Right.
And the guys, they had an amazing editor. And it's doing really well. It opens August 12th all over the country. And then if it does well and gets legs, they will spread and pollinate themselves and get more theaters.
And the movie's not rated.
No, but it should be NC-17.
The language is as bad as it gets.
Howie Mandel he says cunt
Yeah,
about 30
Howie
times.
Mandel.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a good word.
You rarely see it in movies these days.
No, not enough.
Not the good ones.
It's a good word as a noun. It's great as an adjective.
I was on her show yesterday. She's kind of attractive. She told me she has 4 kids. I went, whoa, cock blockers.
Stolen out of here, really?
Yeah, she's very
CNN. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh, this is proof, this story, that there is no God.
Yeah, we hit on this one already.
Dana Reeve, Christopher Reeve's wife that
Right.
sat there with him all those years, just found out she has lung cancer.
No.
Where is a God that would do such a thing?
Oh, boy.
The woman's wiping his ass for years, and
Maybe
gets
that's
done.
how she caught it.
Oh, my
I hope
God.
not. I hope not.
Yes, you do catch lung cancer from wiping asses there.
Well, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't, do we?
Well, Peter Jennings was fucking great.
Yeah.
He was great. I hate when great people die. Why can't the fucking shitheads die?
He's like Geraldo, you meant to say.
No, I don't want to
course
name
you
him by
did.
name.
Bill O'Reilly.
Journalist, indeed. Bill O'Reilly. Stop it.
Indeed.
Peter Jennings was one of the last of the old school real journalists.
And Manson is as healthy as can be, and he smokes every day, and he's enjoying whatever the hell goes on in prison.
I think he had LASIK eye surgery. His eyes just get more. But Peter Jennings, I was watching, you couldn't help but watch like an hour because you watched him for so many years. This guy's a fucking genius. He was just a Renaissance guy. He really loved his audience. A full broadcaster. Loved the people he was broadcasting to. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He had dignity and respect as a journalist.
And
not
a
like
big cock, I hear.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
He had to change his name to Peter. Originally.
And Keith, was it you that IM'd me? The other night, I got an IM from some dummy who goes, Tom Brokaw died.
Oh, no, it was you?
I hate the web.
That's another guy I love.
New York's
stinks.
fucking finest.
People get all the names wrong.
Yeah, but he's a cop. Of all the people that should
Next
know
thing it'll be
detail.
like Charo died. No! Say no.
Let's go to Pennsylvania. Chris, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Bob, I went to your old high school.
There's
not a day that goes by that we don't bring up your name. You're the worst thing that came from our high school.
Jesus, dude.
You mean Abington?
Like, we have football stars coming out. We have actresses. We have people
Which high school? I moved.
college right now making big bucks. and you were
college.
Who
it's
came
always
out of
that
your
one
college?
guy.
Who?
What high school are you talking about, man?
Abington, man.
Yeah, I was there 1 year. I was just there my senior year.
We actually have your face behind a shard of glass that says like Bob Saget from Abington.
Well, that's fucked up. I had nothing to do with that, dude.
But I mean,
So-
we
you
some
say
of
you
us
hate
love
that
you.
I
I
can't-
love you. You're
What?
a funny guy.
Oh, you like me?
Yes.
After all that.
I got
Yes,
confused.
I mean, I like you. The majority doesn't.
Well, they can go fuck myself. No, they'll be fine. I don't really care anymore. I just want to make people laugh. If they're smart enough to laugh, then fine. If not, I hope they get diarrhea.
Stay in
Real
Abington.
stinky diarrhea.
Yeah.
It's the kind of diarrhea that once they stink up their toilet, it doesn't go away in there. All their friends know that it smells like barf coming out of their ass. That's what I hope those people, the galloping ghosts that don't know that I'm a good guy.
Nice watery cancer shit.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the shit that Chris Reeves' wife's got.
How's she doing anyway? Did they say? How is she? Not well.
Undergoing treatment.
Oh.
That's like the worst.
She got too close.
Why couldn't it
She
happen to
got
the
too
people
close.
that don't like me at Abington?
Right.
I can't wait till Keith the cop IMs me later. Boy, Bob Vila was dirty today.
Bob Vila.
Let me help you with your door frame.
Everybody in Abington someday they hope to move to Conshohocken. That's
Well, the thing is, they don't know me. They just saw the Full House. They
Right.
figured, oh, this guy's fruity and making a lot of money. That sucks. I hate him. You
Yeah.
know, and people in Philly a lot of times are really nice, or they're real resentful. They'll say things like, oh, we don't need to live in New York. We're better than New York because we're from Philly. And I love Philly. But not when people are arrogant like their town's
Yeah.
better than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Let's
go to Jimmy doesn't like the girls from Philly.
I love
They're
the
all
best.
cock
I love
I married
the
a girl
worst. Dude, I've never fucked a chick from Philly. Hottest girls. They give you great vibes, and then they back out. They're all cock teasers, every one of them.
Is it just Philly?
Yeah. In fucking
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, dude. In Cleveland, they'll let you eat their ass in the airport. They're phenomenal in Cleveland. Philadelphia stinks. The chicks stink in Philly.
Well, I married a girl from there. She was great.
Yeah.
For a long time. She loved me a long time.
She grew up in Philly?
Yeah, Abington. Or Elkins Park or somewhere. But they're great people in Philly. It's just, we got to convince that school. We got to change my shrine.
Yeah.
My shrine's what fucks it up. I probably got a bouffant hairdo in the picture.
Philly has that blue collar thing where they hate anyone doing well. Like they show up at the sporting events just to yell out racial slurs. It's just
Nice.
really the last union town, and everybody should be carrying a lunch bucket.
It's also a really smart town, though. There's also all these. So it's a duality.
Yeah.
They're total. Philly's our best market. I mean, it's the best Opie and Anthony market. They're fucking
greatest.
savages in Philly. Just the chicks
It really
blow.
is the greatest. All right, let's go to Friday in New York. Friday, what's up?
Good morning.
Morning, Friday.
Bob, I just want to say I'm so proud of you for being human, baby. I am so proud of you.
Thank you, hold
For
me.
letting the niceness go. And I just want to know, I have been here all week. I want to know how dirty you are. Do you want to eat some leftovers?
Are you the porn chick? Yeah. That spit in my mouth? Yeah, she spit in my mouth. She's sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, we know Friday.
I don't do leftovers, but it's nice to meet you.
He's into some sick shit, yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, a little spit.
You let a woman spit in your mouth.
Absolutely.
Like, she was standing outside that window there. She spit all over the window and started tonguing it. And all of us are kind of like, ugh. And he's the only one that went,
He's like, nice.
Like, that's something hot.
And I'm thinking Glass Plus.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, who cleaned that up?
Nobody. We came back 3 days later. It was still there.
It was
The shitty
crystallized
stamp.
all over the window.
Friday, you're close to the studio?
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
I gotta go.
Pretty close.
Bob,
I feel bad.
I think you do have
I'm
to
good.
leave soon, huh?
Yeah, I don't need to meet. I would like
All
to
right.
meet you. I am nice, though. I just say bad
I just want to
things.
call in and say I'm really proud of him for being human, for letting the niceness go,
All right.
and just
All
letting
right.
people have it. I'm really proud of him.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, Friday. Let's go to John in Virginia.
Very nice.
John.
Hey, what's up?
What's
Bob,
up?
I was gonna say I went to the show you did at Virginia Tech,
Oh, that was fun as shit.
and that was awesome. Do you remember the guy that came out at your show?
Yes, actually.
What happened?
He realized he was gay, and he came out because people tell me shit like it's Jerry Springer or something. It was a couple thousand people, and this guy stood up and he ended up announcing that he was gay. Kind of. Am I right?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I guy sucked one cock.
Hey,
Kinda
Fez,
gay.
Fez,
This
you got
hour.
anything to say? Then?
Danny
Bob
Tanner
Saget?
was always so easy to talk to.
It started out you were asking who all shaved their balls in the crowd. You start off with Dave
Sure.
Coulier,
See?
and then these two dudes like jumped up and they're like, "Yeah, we fucked last week or something."
Wow.
And other people there didn't know it. So it was a big thing for these guys.
Little shocker.
Yeah, maybe I'm not helping America.
Perhaps not.
All right.
And I talked with you at the bar after the show, and we talked about Dennis Haskins.
He doesn't remember you, sir. He's a celebrity.
It's going to be shocking.
He's
that he does
polite.
this show every day.
No, but what did we say? What did we talk about?
We were talking about Dennis Haskins, and you're like, yeah, Belding loves the cock.
Oh, I don't know if I said. I don't know if I would say. Oh, you mean Mr. Belvedere?
No, Mr. Belding off of Saved by the Bell.
Oh, the principal from Saved by the
that
Bell.
was a joke. I don't even know him. That was just a joke. I say that automatically. I probably should watch what I say as a joke.
Yeah.
No, I don't know sexual behavior of most people, or care, really. I got my own issues.
Remember me, Bob? You had signed a napkin. I had a club soda. Oh, yeah, you were the guy. He doesn't remember you, stupid.
But I vaguely remember that kind of, sort of. But thank you for your compliment on the show. It was really fun. They were a great audience, Virginia Tech.
There's a couple more, and then you have to be out of here by 10, they're saying?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
What time's it go till?
11.
11?
Yeah,
Oh, I got
go to like
time.
11.
I got time.
Good
Let me
to
just
hear.
look at my thing.
We're having too much fun. Jamie, what's up?
Hello.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, there is no way this is Bob Saget. I cannot believe you guys are trying to pull this farce off. I have watched Bob Saget through America's Funniest Home Videos. I have watched him. It's unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Welcome to the real world,
sir. But even when I did the
potty mouth. This
Yeah.
is not, it doesn't even sound like him. It's not his
All right.
smiley self.
Sir, your sinuses are really irritating me. You sound like Clifford Peach's
You know,
friend from My
even-
Bodyguard.
Sir, even when I did the 2 shows, I was on HBO, and I did I talked dirty and shit. I mean, I did do that, but you were young then, so you didn't see it.
All right, let's say hi to Kenny. Kenny, what's up?
Hey, Kenny with Clear Sinuses here.
All right, Kenny.
Wow.
Hey, Bob.
3 people got that. We're in this room.
Yeah.
Hating you all this time.
Hold on, Kenny. Start over. We're all over the place.
He's saying he hated me all this time. My favorite opening backhanded non-compliment.
Well, it gets good, though, Bob.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I'm
Kenny.
here.
Kenny with Clear Sinuses here again. Hey, Bob, I sincerely want to apologize. I've always said I hated you on that Funniest Home Video show. You made me sick, but I guess that was the writers.
Oh,
but
God, no.
I really feel guilty now hearing that you're a normal guy.
Well, thanks, man.
Isn't that awful that Christopher Reeve turned into Lex Luthor?
He really did look
He was
awful.
Superman, and it just, they're showing him up on CNN. Oh.
Impressive posture.
All right, Clear
He
Sinuses,
was an
check it out.
amazing guy.
All right, thank you. One
Thanks,
more.
man.
You know, you got to give it to him, huh? Sitting in that chair.
Unbelievable.
And he was starting to get some movement back, though. He got like a little bit of feeling in like fingertips and stuff like that.
If
It
I
was
had
like,
movement my finger, that would end it. You'd just hear a bang 5 minutes later.
Just get the trigger finger working
that's
out.
my all-time nightmare.
Yeah.
Is being paralyzed.
Mine is a guy calling up saying he always hated me.
But remember when I met you?
You turned a lot of people around, though.
Bob, I had
I
actually
want to
been
turn him
plotting
around so
to
I can
kill
go
you.
in the rear entry. Now you want to turn you around.
Mike the Trucker, what's up?
I heard a rumor a few years ago that Bob is a obsessive compulsive cleaner.
No, that was on the TV show. Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins eats people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a self. No, that was a TV show character. I wanted to make it like Felix Unger.
That was what.
Yeah, that was it.
I did that on the Full House show. That's on every day for 4 hours.
All right.
That's why the rumor existed.
They are handing me notes. Bob's people are saying wrap it up, but we have
No. My next interview.
Mouth.
Let's see. I got a taped radio interview at 11. So I could really go, unless they say otherwise.
It's in Philly, but
No. I can go till this wall's distracting.
Yeah.
I can go till. I thought I could go till 10:30.
Yeah.
I can go till
They're pointing
10:30.
at
It's
you.
at 11.
Come on.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
That means you're.
No, I
having
don't
a
want
good
to
time.
leave.
That
Your
means
people
he's having
must
a
have
good
thought
time.
it
I'm having
was
a
going
great
well.
time. I like it here.
Yeah.
I belong in a place like this.
Your people must be thinking it's going well.
They don't
Get him out of there.
Before he admits to too many
Don't you have
things.
that thing about that thing? Here's the post that you told me to give you.
Colonel Tom's out there. Get my boy out of there. Ruining everything we planned.
I'm getting 50% of this.
20 years. 20 years I built this character.
I got to be
within.
at ABC Radio. It's not far.
No.
It's a half hour from now.
All right.
I don't know.
How many days, like times a day is that show on?
It's
Full
on
House.
every
It's on-
time you turn on the channel
I
now.
think it's on 4
turn
times
on the
a
TV.
day. It's
4
on 2
times a
networks.
day.
It's on ABC Family and it's on Nick at
It's
Night.
the new-
And now the video shows on PAX and Family, ABC Family.
You got a piece of the syndication, right?
No, wait, no.
Stop it.
Nobody owns any of it.
Why?
No cast member owns any of it. It's called Getting a Job. The people that own it are the producers.
How do you go so long though? We're on the show 8 years,
8
and
years.
not like renegotiate.
You
and go,
do,
give me a little
you do
chunk of that."
renegotiate. You get a huge amount of money up front, and that's your money. And you shut up and you take it because you're lucky as ass to get on.
You have to be like a producer, so when you
have
see
to own the show,
own the
or you
show.
have to say, if
like
you're-
Ray Romano
yeah,
owns
or
the
Jerry,
show,
or
and-
Jerry. So you have to have that deal. I was a cast member.
Wow.
Right.
All those times.
Why'd you-
You watch it 4 times a day, and just nothing coming in from it.
It's the new Brady.
No, you get paid. You get paid some crappy little scale crap.
Not like you would for a big
Oh no, not if
syndication
you
deal.
owned it. You'd buy
Jason Alexander's always furious about the Seinfeld deal.
You can tell from the DVD
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
that he's just a bitter motherfucker.
He's
right?
not. Maybe
Really?
it was just the other people he was hanging with that day. I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause they're all nice. Michael's great. And,
Yeah.
and she's great.
Wasn't he about to pull $1 million an episode? I think that Seinfeld, they offered $5 million an episode, and they offered $1 million an episode to the rest of the cast, and that's when Jerry turned it down. And maybe that's what he's annoyed about. Like, geez, I could have made $1 million a week.
I'm sure there was ego stuff. There always is, but that's one of the greatest shows ever on TV. And you make if you're making $1 million episode up front, that's don't complain.
I get the DVDs though.
Who are you? By the way, how can you publicly complain when people are working hard to make 22 grand a year?
No, but I don't think you got it. I'm saying I think like the season that they would have done that was when Jerry turned it down. Like, I don't know. If
Still,
he
if
ever
you're
got
up to $750,000 a show, you can't ever complain to any. Who are you going to complain to?
Right.
It's
Donald
ludicrous.
Trump, I guess, or Paris Hilton.
Somebody
or-
making more money.
Yeah.
There's a rumor about you and Paris Hilton. Someone's saying on the line.
Nope.
Is that
I've
just-
talked to her before.
Is that just a dumb phone call?
Maybe I wrote it.
It's the only guy that didn't fuck her.
Mike in Atlanta. What's up, Mike? Mike?
Good morning, sweet Ted.
All right,
I wanted to find out. I heard that Bob Saget might have been romantically linked to Paris Hilton. Any truth to that, Bob?
No, absolutely not. It's funny.
It is your
I've,
turn.
I've talked to her before, and she looked kind of attractive.
If that was the case, it wouldn't be a rumor anymore. He'd get a billboard made or something.
I would get
Yeah,
that
no
good
shit.
infrared footage that they had, and I'd brighten it up. The technology's really improved.
Also, I will give you $1.50 now to let me finger your daughter now.
Now that is where I tell you to go fuck yourself.
There
Now
you
you
go.
go fuck yourself, Bob.
Oh, you too, buddy. You can't talk about my daughter like that, dude.
No. All right, Greg in Maryland. What's
Wait a
up?
minute, I did. That's what he's drawing from. So I take that back, sir. Now I take back telling you to fuck yourself because I realized I opened the forum. But it was years ago, and I was under duress.
Attractive girl, your
Who?
daughter?
What?
Attractive girl?
Subject change.
Yeah, that means yes.
All right, let's go to Greg.
No,
Greg.
she's horrific. She's got
What's the father going to say? Oh, horrid.
she has no vagina. That's why I can make that joke. It's opposite day.
Help me! That's the first words. Help me!
Yeah, that's right. I am not an animal.
All right, let's go to Greg. Greg in Maryland. We're hanging out with Bob Saget.
Yeah,
And Ron and Fez.
absolutely.
And Ron and
I'll
Fez.
just tell you guys, Bob is funny as shit. He was funny before he started doing the TV shows. He did what he had to do and made a shitload of money. Fuck everyone who might give him shit for it. And he's funny as hell later too. I mean, I've seen you on doing your guest spots on these HBO bits. And Bob, you're funny as hell. I just wanted to tell you congratulations. Thank you. You make me laugh my ass off.
You're really nice. Thank you, man. It's nice to hear something like. Where do I sign the prenups?
Are you going to be playing New York soon? with
You know,
some
I want to
stand-up?
do like a big. I'm doing a benefit here November 1st at Caroline's. I did it last year for the Scleroderma Research Foundation because my sister died of scleroderma 10 years ago, and so I do tons of benefits.
That's what
last
Lucian
year,
had, right? Scleroderma.
that Lucian had it.
Yeah.
In fact, Ray Romano's going to do our benefit April 6th in Los Angeles at the Beverly Wilshire, and we raised $700,000 last year when we did it here at Caroline's, and we had Conan O'Brien help me and did the auction with Tina Fey, and we had Louis Black and Robert Klein. So I don't know who we're getting for November 1st, but we're doing it at Caroline's, and it's a high-end event. But my sister died of it. It's if anybody has scleroderma like Lucian, I'm on the board. Can I give the website?
Yeah, go. Sure.
It's sclerodermaresearch.org.
Yeah, I know our listeners are going to be able to spell that.
Well, if they got scleroderma, it's even harder because sometimes it affects your fingers. So
Is that it?
how do you type it? But
Believe me, it's not their fingers that are the problem with scleroderma.
Lucian had two fingers cut off. It was awful, man.
it's
It was fucked up.
1-800-441-CURE is the number. It was my sister had that and died within 3 years, and a dear friend of mine had it too. And you lose your you lose your life to it. It's fucking horrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, so trying to help.
It's like don't you stiffen up like from the outsiders? It's just brutal.
I just want to get it in my dick. I just want it in my dick. Because your dick gets all hard. And then they cut it off, so it just solves all my problems.
The worst, though, is if you get it in the base and the head is still soft and dangling.
Right.
The base is firm and turgid.
It's like a toggle bolt with a mushroom at the end of it.
Wow.
Well, it's like a shiitake at the end of a pencil.
Let's go to Mark in Philly. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? When Jimmy goes to become a cable TV star, get Bob to sit in. Fuck Voss.
Yeah, we're going to lose Jimmy for a few months.
Why?
It's a real bummer. He's doing an HBO show.
It's fantastic. What show are you doing?
Louis C.K.'s show?
Yeah, I know. I talked to Louis. That should be great.
Yeah, it
sounds great.
I'm hoping it sticks,
I hope it does, too. It sounds like they're trying to change the envelope a little bit.
So Jimmy's going to fly out to L.A. and do
Good.
the show,
3 weeks there, 1 week back for radio, 3 weeks there.
So we got to get people to sit in this seat.
Well, if I'm around, I'll come by and visit. But I'm working too. I'm working on a new show.
Yeah.
And I think I'm directing something.
You could just tell
a
us
movie
Bob.
thing.
She's
okay.
adorable.
No, but I would.
It's okay.
What are you doing?
It's our listeners give me links to pictures of you and your daughter.
Where?
I don't know.
So like Wire Image.
It's on dailyceleb.com.
Right. Probably at the Willy Wonka premiere or something.
Congratulations, you're the Daily Celeb.
Oh, great.
Great.
This is just what I'm looking for.
Brett, Memphis, go.
What's happening, boys? Good morning.
Morning.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way in hell I would have ever listened to anything or heard anything with Bob Saget's name. I would have turned the channel until about 15 minutes ago when I got in my car. This guy is fucking hilarious.
Oh, thank
you,
you,
ever get in
man.
the South, man, I'd love to know where you're at. Love to come see you.
Yeah, it'll be in the paper or something. Are you on the shuttle, sir?
Kennedy.
Are you on the
We
space
don't
shuttle?
go to Tennessee, man. Come on.
It sounds
But hey,
loud.
boys, punching out.
I got to tell you, Brett, this Bob's our new favorite. You're
Thank
one of
you.
our new faves. I got to tell you. You got to keep in touch. We'd love to do a little something with you.
Thank you.
I knew he had something going when he was talking about the MiFi on the plane and how Leslie Ann Warren had the ice on her head. And I think I had asked how she did it, if he knew, and he said something how he attached the antenna for the MiFi to Leslie Ann Warren's head, and it somehow injured her.
And then you said, did you screw it in? You hammer it in with a nail or something?
Swing line stapler and smash
That's right, stapled it to her head.
Hey, wait, what has she been in? I know that's an ignorant question.
She was in Clue, the movie Clue.
She
Remember
was Cinderella.
that? Cinderella.
She was Cinderella. When I was growing up, I was in love.
She was in like Columbo episodes.
Victor Victoria. She was in
Highway
She's in a lot of movies.
Yeah,
she's very pretty.
The one with Chris Knight as the dancer, and she's the older woman down in Florida. There's some kind of '80s film.
Got some. She back in I guess '70s and stuff. She was really very hot.
I think she used to
She's
bang a
still
lot
an
of famous
attractive woman.
guys too. I think
Really?
it was one
She was
of those,
married.
Like
I think
a
she was
Ryan
married to
O'Neal
somebody.
type deal or
Right,
something.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know who she is.
Yeah, look at the picture. You
Right
see her
on.
there?
She's very pretty.
She had the big tits too.
Yeah, she got a hell of a set, as they say.
She had an extra set in her luggage. I saw.
She packed them away.
Just in case somebody
Carry
needs
on.
them bigger.
Who's that woman on the Surreal Life now that says she was the first?
Janice
yeah.
Dickinson.
I
know
used to sleep
Janice.
with Dustin Hoffman and Jack Nicholson, and I'm going, yeah, not lately. I was the first supermodel.
Now you look like them.
She's a funny lady, though. You ought to have her on here. She'll talk about everybody she's ever fucked.
Yeah?
She would mean it, too.
Will the name Bob Saget come up?
No, I've never fucked her, but she introduced me to some girl she thought I should fuck. And then I called the girl, but she was asleep at USC and couldn't get a hold of her.
How many chicks want to bang you though? Just like strippers
Two.
and stuff. Just
Wow.
Just
One
to
of them's
say
a
they
guy.
did it.
From Alabama.
Exactly.
God, the phones just.
But go ahead.
One after another. Hated Bob, now loves Bob. Hey, what's this rolling with Bob Saget thing about? We want to promote this thing.
I don't know if you want to play it. I mean, it's up to you guys. It's Jamie Kennedy came up with this song, and it's the clean version. There's a dirty one where
This isn't the dirty version?
They bleep motherfucker or they scramble it. I don't know if you want to do something that gets bleeped, but it's funny. It did it with Jay-Z is listening to this stuff because Jamie Kennedy's coming out with a rap album, like a comedy Eminem. Jamie's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about him, but he's funny.
Don't know enough about Jamie.
Well, this is a song.
And
but I don't know. It's funny.
It's going to be on a CD eventually?
It's going to be on a CD. It's on the web right now. It's Rolling with Saget. It's about if you really hang, if you're cool, you hang with me.
Very cool.
But I don't know if you can play it or not.
We'll play it.
There's not a lot of time. Maybe
Quite a pitch you're giving.
Panicking.
I think it's very funny, but I know No, I like it. I think it's very funny, and everybody likes it. But it's you got to sit and listen to it, so people would have to hear it. You have to sit
Yeah,
like,
this is radio.
Bob, this is.
Well, play it.
This is satellite radio. It's either this or 15 minutes of commercials. I think we can handle the song.
But play it. I'm all good. I think it's funny, but then again, half people hated me.
This might switch him back now. Bob, I hated you when you first came on, and then I really love you. Now I hate you again.
15 minutes.
What happened?
No, it's a funny song. Jamie Kennedy's. That's on his website, whatever the hell that is.
What we could do is we could wrap up here so you could go to ABC. And
Yeah,
then we
you
can
can
play this
it
into
then.
break.
That is actually a great idea.
Look at you with your whole structuring of the program.
This is why you guys get the big bucks.
That's why he sits behind the levers and knobs.
It's all changing, you know.
Will you
it's all getting
levers?
weird.
It is.
Will you keep in touch with us or what, Bob?
I'm going to drunk dial you every day.
Really?
No, I would love to come and visit you when I come here.
You
if you'll have
what is
me.
called the open invitation.
How about you give him the hotline?
That's what my
Absolutely.
ex-girlfriend said about her ass.
And if you ever want an open invitation to something, that is.
I actually put a sanitized strip over it just in case. There's yellow crime scene tape on my ex-girlfriend's ass. No, that's not. Which one is the question? Which ass? She had two. She was a hydra. I want a one with two assholes, no vagina. Then there's no danger of pregnancy. Two assholes, hers and me.
Let's just see when he stops. Let's just let him roll for a
Sorry,
while.
I just realized.
There's no speed bump.
No, this is how. What is that? That is a fake vagina, dude.
Yes.
Just sitting there like the fucking shank bone at Passover. I mean, I can't. I'm not even thinking about it, man.
No,
You're
you
talking
don't
about
touch
girls
that.
spitting in your mouth, and you're handing me.
That's Mary Carey's fake vag there. Yeah.
Oh, looks like a pig foot.
It really does.
That's not good.
Yeah, we didn't-
What's her
Ham
name?
hock.
So does the original.
Mary Carey. We didn't.
From the Chicago Cubs, the old announcer.
You know, if you're real fucked up if you
Yeah,
use
that's
the
Harry
other
Carey's
end.
asshole.
It's the other end is the fucked up dude.
Holy cow!
The cleaning hole.
The cleaning
hole you use
hole.
to clean it
Yeah,
out
you
with.
cut it out and do the other
Yeah,
side.
you're right. It looks more like Harry Carey's
Look at you
asshole.
holding it.
It's just
Years ago, our
You just
forefathers
said-
went
it's
through the
just
desert.
horrible.
This represents the pussy they didn't get. 40 years we were in the desert and we didn't get pussy. Hold up the matzah and I'll hold up the pussy. Your mother never shaved it up like this. Now eat your hard-boiled egg. It's Passover.
Hey, let's go to Brendan. Brendan, Atlantic City, I guess. Yeah, Brendan, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey.
Bob, how can I ever watch that wholesome bullshit you used to do now that I know you're such a deviant?
Well, it's I will
It
try not
changes
to watch me pick up the kids.
All right, guys, I got one black dead guy on my phone left on my phone.
Ah, you fucked it up. You stink, you
Nervous
nervous
dope.
Nelly. Look at him.
Stink.
Trying to get his
Later.
line out.
I'm not none it.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I know.
He was angry at himself is what he was angry at.
A lot of special people calls you get.
Oh, always. It's
I'm parked outside my school. I got to go.
They call him and try to get a line out,
Right.
and it just falls apart because they're nervous.
Well, they get excited, and
I
they
know.
got the big jokes they've saved up that are either
Yeah.
dirty or
Mhm.
racial,
Yeah, absolutely.
and the combo of.
Usually.
I used to hate you. I kept my full house again. Bye. I hated you. Like you. Bye.
Well, why don't we wrap this thing up?
Right.
Bob Saget is our new friend. He's going to call from time to time,
You
hopefully.
guys are great, and I'm glad everything's good between
Absolutely.
us.
We're gonna
You
play
weren't
that John
holding
Kennedy
signs up
song.
that day?
Huh?
You weren't
We
holding
playing the John
signs?
Kennedy song?
No.
Jamie Kennedy.
No signs.
whatever.
I even told them that at Caroline's. I'm like, I was in studio, and it's like I know when someone's getting shit on because there's definitely a look around the studio.
and
but
we
that
had
day, there was honestly
Watch
none
me
of it.
leave, and
Here
you
we
guys
go.
will be like, "We did it again."
Listen on your
He
MyFi.
believes we like him.
Listen to the replay on your MyFi.
Right.
See how we really think.
Right.
That's the
'Cause
danger
that's when
of
we
the
get
I'll call
replays.
up in a couple weeks. I want to come back and be like, yeah, right. Here's what we call an open invitation. Go fuck yourself.
Didn't you hear the replay?
That's when we get real brave, is after you guys leave. But now with these replays, it sucks. We used to be able to hide a little bit, but now the show's on all day.
Well,
You
you
could
need
smash
good
somebody until they
programming
got
on
to the car. You had to give somebody 4 or 5 minutes to get to the car. You could just smack them in 4 minutes.
That's right.
You need to hear about cut out the fake vaginas
Of
on the
course.
weekend.
Yeah.
All day.
Well, thank you for having me. And the
Thank you, Bob.
Aristocrats is something for people to see, especially your listeners. I mean, it would be right in the.
I highly recommend it. It's getting great reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, you, Gilbert Godfrey, and George Carlin were my faves in the whole movie. And
Thank you.
That is the God's honest truth. The Aristocrats.
And he used to hate you. He used to actually hate you.
I used to hate myself. And Jim, congratulations, and I'll see you in
thanks,
L.A.
man.
when you're doing that full frontal nudity in the Louis C.K. show.
I would like to see that. I definitely.
I mean, you.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Just in the back.
Hot.
I tuck it back and I show show him the helmet.
Look like a concentration camp film. Is this hot? I don't know. It's sad. I only regret that I didn't live back then because I would have nailed Anne Frank.
Sure.
Right in the attic.
Dear diary.
What's she gonna do? Yell out?
Yeah, she'll write. She will write about it the next day. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is. Thank God she wasn't around with the internet. She's just constantly posting.
Frank's blog. The blog of Anne Frank.
But you guys are great, and I'm sorry if I offended any listeners by being a dirty fucker. No, I've all. There's nothing wrong with
those people. Went to the loft like a half hour ago, 40 minutes
the
ago.
Loft. Tracy Chapman putting lipstick on her clitoris. And fucking a fast car.
All right, we're gonna play "Rolling with Bob Saget" as we say thank you to Bob for stopping by.
As I'm in the car, I'll hear 12 seconds in. This sucks. It's kind of funny near the end, kind of, sort of.
We're gonna play the whole damn thing.
All right,
that's what we do.
Whatever
now.
you got to do, you do. But I appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next one.
All right, it's Bob Saget, everyone.
Thank you.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This